Rebecca, have you ever seen this trick before? This is called a hell, no. This is called a chopper. No, that'd be an interesting name for Slydini's helicopter. Let's call it the chopper. Okay. You heard it here first. Rebecca, do me a favor, take a look at that scarf, see if everything's okay, there's nothing hidden together or sewed together, no secret compartments or anything. Any trapdoors, paper clips, 2 chewing gum, 3 in 1 oil, weedies, mirrors, magnets, wires, threads. Well, there's threads. How about this one? Check that out. I like the nails. Now, everything looks good. Now, do you know the name of this material? I want you to look at this material and see what it looks like. It's very thin, right? And it's very strong. See if you can, I don't want you to use your nail because you probably could tear it, but just with your fingers, if you want to, see if you can tear that material. It's pretty strong, right? It's designed that way. It's called ripstop nylon. Ripstop nylon, for example, the people in the Air Force use this for their outfits because when it rips, the tear stops. You see those little squares? The little squares in there? When this material it's called ripstop nylon, it will only tear to the next square and then it stops tearing. So that's how it got the name ripstop nylon. And what's great about it is they use it for parachutes, they use it for sails on sailboats, anything where it's going to take a lot of pressure, they don't want to tear, you know. So I use it to tie these knots because I want to make sure this knot is a tight knot, a really tight knot. So Rebecca, if you see anything looks suspicious when I tie this knot, I'm going to tie a square knot. The square knot is the tightest knot you can tie. The tighter you pull on it, the tighter it gets. If you see anything suspicious, just say, stop, I want you to retie it. You won't hurt my feelings, okay? Because you know when you make a knot, you have to make 1 loop to start it off, right? You have to make 1 loop like that. Twist. So far, so good? Okay, then you have a second twist, right? And then you pull on it, right? And then you pull on it, like the shoelace knot. Rebecca, how long do you think it would take, just with the fingers, no scissor, no fork, no knife, how long do you think it would take just to remove this knot? About how long? A minute. Yeah, most people say a minute or 2 minutes or a minute and a half, something like that. What would you say if I told you if you hold this end in the hand and that knot comes out by itself? What would you say? You know what most people say? Do it again. I'll do it again. I can see in your eyes you want me to do this again. Look, this time I'm going to tie it really slowly. And I want you to make sure it's tight. I'll let you feel with the fingers and everything. Okay. Now, you can feel it with the fingers, make sure it's pretty tight, right? Now tie one yourself on there if you can. Just tie with the 2 ends, tie another knot on the top. Make it really tight. Ooh. That's pretty tight, I gotta tell you. You tied yourself, right? Are you right-handed or left-handed? Hold that in your hand. You know this is a beautiful trick. Would you really like to know how it works? I'll show you. But you gotta promise me not to tell me. All right. It's all based on a very little known knot called a bunny knot. The reason they call it a bunny knot, obvious, right? When you take both ears and you push them through, and you have somebody strong like yourself, give them a good, I'll hold as tight as I can, give them a good pull as tight as you can. I mean, really, oh my God, you are strong. Feel that, make sure that's pretty tight, right? Now this kind of knot, you can't get out with the fingers. It won't slide, because the more you try and slide it, the tighter it gets. That's why when you pull on it, it's impossible to take this knot out with the fingers. It doesn't work, so I don't even waste time with this knot. I don't even waste time with this knot. Now why is it called a funny knot? Because when you take the ears, you can see yourself. Everything looks legit, right? Here's the secret. Don't tell anybody, please. What you want to do, you can see the knot yourself. You want to split the knot in half without anybody seeing it. But to do that, you put the thumbs together like this. You put it on the top, and you split the knot in half. So this way, when you take them out, you can take it out. I don't put the nails in might be a little difficult. Oh, sure. Actually, you're pretty, yeah, it's a tight, pretty tight knot. The only thing you can do when you do this kind of knot is to do it again the quick way. But you need to not, you need to start, so you just even off the ends like this, and you just do this, and this way the knots come back. See that? Isn't that beautiful? Rebecca, how about a nice round of applause?